to sit there?
Wow, Grandad, is he not good up there?
Yeah, I am.
Not all up there.
They're the old ones, aren't they? Yeah. The muzzle loaders. Yeah.
One, two, three, good hearty lads, and we're all in one mind. For we have come a soul in good nature to find. For we have come a soul in for your money and your beer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year. Go down to your cellar and there you will find some good beer, some cider, some ale and port wine. And when you with your white bread and cheese, it will fill us with cheer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year. For we are 2, 3 party lads, and we're all in one mind. For we have come a soul in good nature to find. For we have come a soul in for your money and your beer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year. Oh, come, dearest mistress, do not tarry to spin, but uncork a jug for to put some beer in. And when we have gotten it, how soon you will see. And when we have drunken it, how merry we will be. For we are 2, 3 good-hearted lads, and we're all in one mind. For we have come a soul in good nature to find. For we have come a soul in for your money and your beer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year. Oh, pick up your sackies, good name. For with walking and talking we've gained a good name. For with walking and talking we've become very dry. And the last of your neighbours did not us deny. For we want 2, 3 good-hearted lads, and we're all in one mind. For we have come a soul in good nature to find. For we have come a soul in for your money and your beer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year. Now our time it is precious and we can no longer stay where the group that's inclined for a drinking of ale. We want none of your small beer and none of your pale, but one from the kinter keg that sits by the wall. For we want 2, 3 good-hearted lads, and we're all in one mind. For we have come a soul in good nature to find. For we have come a soul in for your money and your beer. And we'll come no more tonight to you till this time next year.
Give us room to sport, for in this room we wish to resort. I welcome you to the Black Bull Inn, where we will celebrate within. For it is the very time of year to celebrate the harvest here, the season of mists and mellow fruit. And these soul cakes, what I'm gonna give out.
A soul cake, see good missus, a soul cake, an apple, a pear, a plum and a cherry, many good things to make you merry. But 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him that made us all.
But as well as the harvest what we're celebrating, it's Halloween, where we learn we're fate when the ghosts and ghoulies roam abroad, and they visit us when they get bored. Oh, I wish there were a knight so brave that was on hand for us all, for to save.
in comes I, young Lambton from round here, to do a spot of fishing in the weir. Now, the water bailiff you should see, do me a favour and shout loudly. Do this for me and do not forget. Unlike yourself. And I'll give you a fish from me little net. I'll bait me hooks with little worms, and I don't care if they squeal or swarm.
Oh, you don't like him.
We're going to capture him here.
Behind you!
Here comes I, keeper, guardian of the water. You must play me if you want to slaughter salmon, trout, and little fishes. Water put upon your dishes. I bet this fellow, in my vision, hasn't got my permission to dangle his worm from off his line, either here on the weir or on the river side. I'll confiscate his rod and tackle. That'll make you lot cackle.
One Sunday morning, Lambton went a fishing in the weir. He caught a fish upon his hook, he thought it very queer. Well, what kind of fish it was, young Lambton? He wasn't fast to carry it, yeah, so he hid it to no well. I wish lads had your clubs, I'll tell you an awful story. Lads had your clubs, I'll tell you about the worm.
The Lambton War! Now is the time for you to squirm. You measly, squabbling, human creatures, pathetic beings with puny features. You've tortured my brother worms too much, stuck on your hooks while you act so butch. You'll think I've come from the bowels, and not just out of that there well. For starters, I've milked a dozen coos, but my main course is gonna be used to.
This awful worm, it's growled and growled. And growled apple size with great big teeth and great big great big goggly eyes. I can't fight it by myself. Although the song said I did quite well. We really need a paper and scent. Oh, maybe bald Sir John before I faint.
In comes I! Bold and brave, Sir John. Dragons, monsters, worms, I fear none. They do call me Lambton lad. I fought in Palestine with your dad. He cared for neither wounds nor scars, so he hung around in pubs and bars, while the rest of us knights did all the graft. He just drank himself bloody daft, which caused him to hallucinate with giant worms he used for bait while he was fishing in the river weir, just like what yous is doing here. The trouble is, this worm's need dream, so we'll need to form a team. The whacker bailiff, Lou and I, will soon make this worm into eel pie.
Okay. I've had my little giggle. Now off to Penshaw I will wriggle. But remember, when you fish alone, I could be lurking under any stone. So don't put worms upon your hook, 'cause I'll be there to take a look. And if you do, I'll make sure you're dead. Have you considered using flies instead?
powerful beast and its queer gallons on soon crossed the seas, got to the ears of bowling brave Sir John. Home he came, he catched the beast and he cut it in halves. And that soon stopped his eating bairns and sheep and lambs and calves. Wish lads had your cubs, I'll tell you all an awful story. Wish lads had your cubs, I'll tell you about the worm.
I use me trusty sword to carve and cut that twisty thing in half. It fought and bit without its mate, but bold Sir John has won the fight. Now, with any luck, I'll get me picture in the Weardale Gazette. That's our hero, folks will say. And so, I must wear me best toupee.
I am the ghost of the Lambton bees. Tonight on bairns and lambs I'll feast. You'll wonder how I came in here. I slithered up the river weir. And Frosterley village I'll terrorise with me deep big heat and goggly eyes.
Oh yeah, mate! You having a laugh? Don't you know I'm your better off? Yeah, puny, slimy thing! I'm the monster of which they sing! I'm the one what's here to eat the sheep and rouse this lot from their peaceful sleep! There's just one thing stopping me devouring this mob! This imposter here, he's got me gob! Back home I've got sheep and bairns in the sack, and I can't scoff them till you get me gnashers back!
Aye, this is a dreadful curse. He's got no gnashers. But what's worse, I'm in an awful situation. I'm suffering from constipation. When Bald Sir John cut us into our halves, I got the gnashers, he got the arse. He wants to eat but cannot bite. I but cannot.
Oh, that's quite enough! This is the Black Bull, you can't say such stuff! Anybody who swears within these walls will be barred and strung up by his bars!
Don't use such rhymes. We didn't speak like that in olden times. We must keep these ghostly halves apart. This one does bite, and that one does.
Even knights can't use such a word. You'll sound just like the common herd. But you're right. You must stay between and stop them joining up for Halloween. Me Ben. You must guard and watch our and keep them safe till the witching hour.
I was still alert and wide awake for this pretty, innocent bairn's sake. If I should slip and start to snore, will yous wake me with a roar?
Yes!
It's no use. He cannot hear. He's drunk too much of the landlord's beer. And now, this helpless little mite will satisfy my appetite. Come on, heart, and let us squirm to join into one mighty worm. Oh, just a minute.
Hang on, he's got cramp.
I feel pain. I think I'll have to stop and strain. Chin up. That's just beyond belief. Dulcolax gives such relief. Now let us go in our two halves and get some lambs and bairns and calves. We'll catch the bus to Billy Mill. That's not too far from Penshaw Hill. And there we'll sleep, both safe and sound, till next year's Halloween comes round.
Why did yous not wake me? The worm has eaten the landlord's baby.
No!
And so, this unhappy scene is finished, with Frosterley's population slightly diminished. But we'll be back before too long. Let's finish with a wayside song.
Wish lads higher gods, I'll tell you an awful story. Wish lads higher gods, I'll tell you about the war. So now you know who all the folks on both sides of the weir lost lots of sheep and lots of sleep and lived in mortal fear. Let's have one to brave Sir John, who kept some bairns from harm, saved sheep and calves by making halves of the famous Lambton worm. Wish lads had your gobs, I'll tell you an awful story. Wish lads had your gobs, I'll tell you about the war. No lads, I'll have me gob, that's all I know about the story of Sir John's clever job on the famous Lambton worm.
Your actual elf. If you don't like me, please yourself. Yeah. Because tonight is Halloween, we elves in the mortal world are seen. You must have heard that fairy tale about Tan Lin, the lusty male. For all that he could scream and yell, we planned to send him down to hell. But greatly to the elf queen's ire, young Tam was rescued from the fire. If you do not know this tale, Roger will sing it when he's full of ale. We know it's not beyond his power, though it does go on for half an hour. But enough. To end my peroration, I'll give myself unto the nation. The national elf is what I'll be. You know you can depend on me.
I, David Cameron. Plebs. I'm a Villa fan and a Bullingdon man. That restaurant window was smashed by chance. It was mere youthful exuberance. Now I am the ruler of this land, when young Nick gives me a hand. Because you lot voted for Georgia me to fix your ailing economy, so we're making cuts without concession. Did you enjoy your double-dip recession? Now we've studied your beloved NHS and we decided it was such a mess, and now it is so cut and changed that all the staff look a bit deranged.
This fellow thinks he's smooth as glass. I do have trouble with these northern vowels. Always having trouble with the vowels, I am. This fellow thinks he's smooth as glass, but actually he's rather crass. Come on, Decameron, the banker's friend. I'll fight, my honour to defend. Da-da! Infamy! Infamy! They've all got it in for me!
Oh no, Decameron, you have disgraced yourself. You've gone and killed a national elf. Right out of here. Go, right quick, back to your friends, George and Nick. And that's the end of our play. We hope.
Oh no! In comes I, Beelzebub. And over my shoulder I carries a club. And in my hand a dripping pan. Don't you think I'm a jolly young man? Yes. I don't come here to scream and shout, but if you don't give me money, I'll chase you all out. It's money I want, and it's money I crave. If you don't give me money, I'll chase you all to your grave.
Begone, Beelzebub! Back to the devil! Your presence here is really evil. And if you do not say the light, then we will stand here and fight.
Sir John, you are a hero bold, but here's another to behold. A hero of a different hue. Come on, St. John, and I'll kill you. My head is made of iron. My body's made of steel. My hands and feet are knuckle bone. I challenge you to fail.
And so we say goodbye at last to that final member of our cast. To exorcise these dreadful ghosts, let's sing to celebrate our lost.
Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it goes run over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl until it goes run over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober.
Here's to the man who drinks light ale and goes to bed quite sober.
Here's to the man who drinks light ale and goes to bed quite sober.
Fate as the leaves do fade. Fate as the leaves do fade. Fate as the leaves do fade.
And drops off in October. The landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. The landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober.
Here's to the man who drinks strong ale and goes to bed quite mellow.
Here's to the man who drinks strong ale and goes to bed quite mellow.
Lives as he ought to live.
Lives as he ought to live. Lives as he ought to live. And dies a jolly good fellow. The landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. The landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober.
Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother.
Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother.
She's a very foolish thing.
She's a very foolish thing. She's a very foolish thing.
She'll never get another.
The landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. Landlord fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober.
Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and comes back for another.
Here's the girl who steals a kiss and comes back for another.
She's a gift to all mankind.
She's a gift to all mankind. She's a gift to all mankind.
She'll very soon be a mother.
Flowing bowl, full and flowing over. Landlord, fill the flowing bowl, full and flowing over. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. For tonight we'll merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober.
It's half empty. That's half full, so the
Thank you very much.